think corporations have some pretty important roles to play, and sometimes people think of us as just big soulless entities, but actually that they just care about making money. We're not. We are made up of thousands of people that actually come to work, our families, etc. And as I said, I consider us a family, and I talk a lot about the OMV Petrom family. First of all, our first role that we play is to provide energy. This is our role in society, is that we provide energy. And as I said, I think it's fundamental to making life work, is that you have access to energy. The second aspect actually is part of the economic fabric of the country. Given our size and our scale, we are very much part of that in the jobs that we have, in the employment that we do, in the taxes that we pay. We have a big presence in the economic fabric of the country. And the third one, a really important one, is the social fabric of the country. Yeah, and the importance that we play both, I think, at a local level in the economies that we're in the local communities that we're in, as well as at the national level of this overall. And this is very important. And I would think maybe about three different lenses of focus that we have. So first of all, our CSR is focused around 4 areas: education, health, environment, and our local communities. This is where we focus our attention on. This is what we do. With regards to environment, our big focus, our sort of flagship is at this point is România Eficientă. We also do have a plant for Romania. So with regards to, we run the largest private tree planting activity in Romania overall. In fact, actually, I think on Friday, we plant the 1 millionth tree. We've even kept it going through COVID. We've not been able to use as many volunteers, but our goal big on that is actually the tree planting and forestation that we see of 1.5 million seedlings that we'll plant. And I said we've got the 1 millionth tomorrow. In addition is România Eficientă that Adi talked about and I mentioned earlier on. This is really about educating people about energy efficiency. It is also very much focused on how to improve the energy efficiency of buildings. There is a huge loss of energy in buildings, in part because many of the buildings in Romania are old, and they need work. And so what we're doing is we're working with municipalities with regards to helping them through our funding and with the NGO, how to improve the energy efficiency of a building, what needs to change structurally, what needs to change behaviorally to change that, show them what it takes to do it so that they can role model it and practice it in other buildings. We focus on schools and different kinds of education institutions. Why do we do that? Fundamentally, we think when you educate the young, it has a multiplier effect for generations, but also children actually tend to educate their parents as well. So this is a big feature on it. So România Eficientă and Plant for Romania, these are our 2 big, I would say, flagships on the environmental side. On the healthcare side, our flagship has been the oncology hospital for children. Yeah, this is actually a project that two very deeply passionate ladies have driven, and it's so impressive what they have done. And when we came across, we could see that they were halfway there, but didn't have funding. And this is where scale comes into play. And this, I think, really is important for a company the size of Petrom, is you can play at scale that others can't necessarily do. So it's important actually when you find something that you feel passionate about. And so we did a very large donation, 10 million donation to euro donation to that project that enabled it fundamentally to finish and keep going. And it's very impressive and I'm very excited for it. I was visiting it before. The thing that really struck me about when I first went to that, and it's a building site at the time, and it's a hospital that's being built right next to an existing hospital. And I looked across at the building, and there were 2 guys. They were wearing masks. We didn't have COVID at the time. They were wearing masks because they were surgeons, and they were doing this, which was hurry up, we need it, hurry up. So this is really, really important, I think, to really be able to make sure that the healthcare that's needed for children who need this and the support to parents is in place at an incredibly difficult time, and that exists in Romania. And then the third is education. You touched on this. There's 2 kind of flagships I have: Women's School and Vocational School. And what we do on the vocational side is we work with different communities around the country, and we change it each summer. We get the kids that are sort of high school level that are going to go more vocational trend than a university path. Yeah. And we help get them ready to have some of the life skills that they need to enter the workforce. Yeah. So again, that they can be ready, they're going to enter the workforce coming out of school, not going to university, and that they have some of the life skills. And we tend to move around the country, then depending on the communities that we're in, understand what we believe the different professions that kids might go into, and then focus on that. So in some, it may actually be things that are linked to us, right? In other places, it may be not. It may be linked to, more of courier and sort of hotels and catering. But then we get kids ready for it. And we work with them over the summer with a 2-3 week program and get them ready for going into the workplace and build some skills. And what I really believe, confidence, help build their confidence of it by practicing and learning. The other one is the all-man school. This is where we take people out of coming in out of school and get them ready to join the oil and gas industry. Of that, we have a very big frontline workforce. It's getting older. We need to replace, and we are replaced, and we make sure we have the next generation of oil and gas workers coming into the workplace of that. These are some of them. Adia, I could talk for longer of it, but these are them. I think it is very important that corporations are a part of society and people see us as part of society.